How would somebody inquire about living care services?
So people inquire about our services in different ways. Some people find us via our website, some people come to us via recommendation. But the main ways that we first find out about somebody is whether they decide to call us or they fill in our website inquiry form or they simply come on our online chat facility. But whichever way somebody comes to us, we want to have a physical phone call with them because by having that phone call, we can gain an understanding of their situation and we can discuss with them whether live-in care is the right option for their loved one. Because for some people, live-in care is not viable. They may not have the right amount of space. The support needs may be more than one person can handle. So it's very much about discussing that with the family representative so that we can decide, like I say, if live-in care is the right option. If we decide that live-in care could be the right support option for the person in question, we then find out information on the phone and, like I say, have a discussion about support needs. But in order to get an accurate description of the support needs, what we do is ask them to fill in a form via our online system, which we usually send to them after the phone call. We also send them our electronic brochure so they have a full understanding of how live-in care works and the requirements. We need a spare bedroom for the carer and just how it works in practice. So once we've got that completed form, we can go back to the family with an accurate costing for live-in care, because obviously they need to know how much the service is going to cost. And then if they do want to proceed, we then discuss potential start dates to commence the service. Once we have all of that information in place, we use the information that the client's family have given us to turn it into a role description for our carers. We then reach out to members of our team who we feel would be the right fit for the particular person. So if this is a client with, say, dementia, we would look within our team of carers who have dementia training and experience of supporting somebody with that condition. So it's very much about reaching out to the right carers. And we know our carers very well, so we know who to target first. And it's very much about the client choosing the carer, but also the carer choosing the role as well. So by having that sort of dual matching up process, it means that everybody knows what the role entails and what the expectations for the carer are. Once we have carers that have put themselves forward for the role, we then send their profiles to the client's family. They can decide who out of that group of carers we've sent, who they may want to consider in more depth. So let's just say I send them 5 carer profiles. They may like the sound of 3 of those carers and feel that they could be the right match for their family member. They may want to have video or phone calls with those 3 carers before deciding who they want to proceed with. And we actively encourage people to do that, have a few phone calls, because this could be the first time they're looking for a carer and you don't know what you're looking for until you speak to carers. So once they've spoken to those 3 carers and decided who they want to proceed with, we then book that carer to start on the agreed start date. The carer will then obviously tell them what time they're going to arrive and iron out any sort of discussions with them before arrival. So, how are they getting there? Will carer be needing to bring their own bedding? All those kind of little details that are needed before care commences. And then obviously the carer arrives on their agreed start date. And then following that, the client liaison manager from our team checks in with the carer and the client's family a few days after care has started.